Alright. So, we finally have another Express account. It took a long ass time, honestly. We were on a bad run there for a bit. So today what I'm going to do though is I'm going to trade like 3 micros, and I'm going to copy trade 3 funded accounts. I'm going to try and not fuck everything up. Small size. Just going to use small size. And then tomorrow I should get the second FFN exhibition account. So then I'll have 4 funded accounts. And then I'm going to take a break from full porting evals for a little bit. But I'm going to wait. Yeah, I'm copy trading it right now. So the leader account is this account. But I'm going to trade 3 micros because we have like a really large ATR recently. And I think it's instead of just like grabbing my $150 days or whatever, I think I'm gonna start just trading small size, but trading normally on this account, so that I don't just take a payout and then I don't know, we'll see. But I don't want to kill this account necessarily. Although, I should just be focusing on taking the money out of here. I'm contemplating it. We'll see how today goes. If today I end up turning a winning day into a losing day, I'm gonna have to stop touching this account and just focus on the other ones. But basically what I'm looking at here today is I do want to see us kind of retrace some of this move that happened overnight. So there's 2 areas that I've had these 2 zones right here drawn out for like, I don't know, weeks. So I'm watching these areas right here. I'm seeing if we're going to potentially bounce here or bounce here. And then if we end up getting below this zone, then I'm looking for this to get taken out and for us to continue lower. So before market is opening, we're pushing lower. I'm expecting us to probably take out this low here. So we'll see what happens. Although we've been having some pretty some pretty large moves like this entire week. I mean, this is a pretty crazy weekly profile. We gap down 1,000 ticks, we pump up 3,000 ticks, we drop down 3,000 ticks, we drop down. It's crazy. So Yesterday, our analysis was to dig deeper. I couldn't catch an entry. I am expecting us to make like another. I don't think this is going to be the low, so I'm expecting us to make another low somewhere. But ideally, I would be watching this area. Although I'm probably going to ignore this area now, because if it was really going to bounce from here, it would have done it right here, and then gone like this. And then I'm also watching this max area right here. So at this point, I'm watching this and this for us to bounce. If we don't, and we just have like really strong selling pressure running through this, then if we get down here, I'm just expecting us to take out 24,151. Oh shit. So we're gonna use some small size today and copy trade some accounts. And try not to mess it up. And then later today, I'm actually dropping a video at 11 a.m. Eastern for fair value gaps. Everybody's favorite. It'll probably piss off some ICT people, but it's okay. Yeah, don't worry. I'm posting more educational videos. I have like 5 videos ready to go, but I just gotta space them out a little bit. The masterclass. There is no masterclass. Yeah, there were. It was missing pictures. I had to re-upload it. I didn't realize that until recently. So if you go back and you look at the blueprint, and you download the one that I just re-uploaded, that one's gonna have the images in it. I didn't realize that like all the images were missing in the one that I posted. Yeah, of course. Good morning, UCM guy. Don't worry, Zal. Trump is always speaking. He's going to be speaking for the next 3 years. So, we're going to still trade. Good morning, MJ. So again, if you missed it, now that we're getting closer to open and there's more people in the YouTube live, where I was watching this area, but it looks like it's going to fail. So there's a area that I have from here, I'm gonna just pull it up. So at this point, I do want to see us come up here and then make our way towards London and Asia highs. Although to do that, I'm watching basically these levels here. This level and this level. This is a pretty large level, by the way. Like, it's like 200 points. So if we push down into there, I'm going to be kind of careful. And if we start coming down here, then at that point, any type of long scenario is just off the table for me, and I'm just watching for us to take this out at 151 and essentially poke our head outside of the higher time frame range. So like if this is, if this is the range that we've been sitting in, I was watching these highs for a while. We ended up taking the highs coming into a level I had here, which was basically like a liquidity grab, and then now we're making our way lower. But if we are going to remain in this range, then I would be expecting us to bounce in these areas basically. Otherwise, we're probably going to take this low, extend a little bit lower, and then rip back up. And then this range here, what I would be seeing is that it would basically be kind of expanding. So it would be going like this, and then this, and then this. Oh shit. But we'll see. And again, also because we've been having these large moves basically the entire week, I have to be careful of us potentially like having a consolidation day. And then something else too that I was thinking of is we have jolts today. And then we don't have NFP this week. We have NFP next week, and it's not even on a Friday, it's on a Wednesday, which is pretty weird. If you, yeah, you can have a free account duck if you win a giveaway. Yeah, next week we have CPI, and we have, do we have CPI next week? They changed all the news around, so we have Michigan sentiment tomorrow for Friday, and then we have non-farm payroll on Wednesday, which is pretty weird. It's not kind of messes up the first 2 weeks of the month. It was on the 11th. Financial Juice. I'm looking at Financial Juice, and I'm not seeing it. Oh, it's on the 13th now. Yeah, I'll have to pay attention to that. And we also have a bunch of earnings too. So at the open, we're probably going to take this low here. And then I'm going to be watching to see if we can start bouncing up to at least come here, but to make our way into this move. And then if we just continue through, then potentially we'll target these areas. But again, just going to be careful in case we go like this and this and then this. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm expecting us to initially go lower, but like I would be pretty surprised if at the open we leave this and we just, but I would like to see us potentially go higher to rebalance this area, but we may not. We may just like drop all the way down to 151, and the entire time this is just setting up like a perfect entry for a short. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wait to see, you know, the next minute how the opening print's actually gonna look. I trade NASDAQ during New York, and then I'll trade metals during Asia. I don't really trade London session because I'm usually sleeping. Although I'm gonna chill on like trading Asia session. This week I got wrecked on silver. I passed like two my funded futures accounts and then blew them on the same day trading silver like a fucking retard, so I think I'm gonna take a break on that one. Alright, so let's see how this opens up right now. So we opened without a wick above. We just took these lows, so now at this point what I'm going to see is if there's going to be any existence of any type of buying pressure. Otherwise we're just going to potentially drop down into this area. So I'm going to have to wait for this first 5-minute candle to close. Because even if this starts swinging back up and like starts to go create a wick on the other side and it looks like we're about to go long, I still have to wait. Share my strategy? I mean, I do. I try to. I wrote a whole fucking 60-page PDF on it about how I look at the market. I'm gonna make, but I'm dropping more videos this month, so it's kind of a lot. It's kind of a lot that I look at. So, and I definitely can't explain it while I'm live streaming because I'm trying to focus on trying to trade. So, don't worry. There will be videos, and then you can try and piece it together. Yeah, and also if you ever want to like ask me questions about how I trade, the easiest way to talk to me is I literally sit in the voice chat of the Discord like all the time, so you can just pop in basically and ask me whatever you want to ask me. But when it comes to a strategy, just so you know, it has a lot more to do than just like an entry. Because the most important thing is context and how you're framing your bias before you actually decide when you're looking for an entry, and then location, and then timing. The entry is just like everyone wants to know like what's your entry? What's your setup? It's like hold on. All right, so I want to see how this 5-minute candle is about to close right now. Damn. I wanted a little bit of a pullback to create a wick below, and I was going to try and go long. I'm gonna take a... I'm actually gonna go long right here. But I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna put my stop like right on the other side of this cluster of these stacked imbalances. So it's basically going to end up risking like... I'm only 3 micros, so it's like $200. So if it wants to snap back, then it is what it is, but I would like to see the buying momentum continue instead of just turning around right here. But looks like we're gonna get stopped out. Wow, we were like 1 tick away from getting stopped out. I'd be surprised if we don't, if this doesn't revisit this area. Yeah, I mean, dude, I take way more than 1 trade a week. I'll tell you that. If I do get stopped out of this, by the way, I'm gonna have to just wait and chill for a bit. Alright. Of course. Yeah, we have a massive ATR right now. I couldn't just... I still think it's going higher, but I just had to put a stop loss that wasn't going to result in like a huge ass... Look, fuck, dude. Stops us out and then it's going to fucking run. But it's okay. Whoops. Why is that? Oh. You could join the Discord. It's in the Discord. So, I mean, the analysis was right on that trade. I just had bad stop placement and just such a large ATR. It was a little difficult, but it's okay. So, again, at the pre-market, I wanted to see us basically bounce somewhere here. And at this point, what I'm looking for is I want to see us continue. Once we start moving into this area, like this area right here, I need to watch to see if buyers are going to continue the momentum higher. We tried to take an entry, but unfortunately got stopped out, but I went small size on it. It was only 3 micros, so it's okay. Although if you guys had a larger stop loss than me, then you're probably still in this and you're cooking. But I can't chase it. I was considering chasing it right here when it flipped back up, but I'd rather just sit here, understand that I had bad stop placement. I probably should have waited a little bit longer and then move on. Any tips on how to fit door handles on things? I want to know, bro. I don't even have door handles. Look at that. But it's a closet. Who the fuck has door handles on their closet, bro? Oh, my data's delayed right now. I'm going long again, and I'm gonna risk, like, I don't know, $240. I want to see us just start running through these orders here. And I entered on this was a really strong close and we opened up and pulled back. So I was basically trying to enter on a retest of the previous candle's POC and looking for this to just continue. So now that we're moving up a little bit, I want us to take out these orders, continue to about 50% of Asia's session. So I'm moving my stop loss to break even. And I would like to see this continue. I don't want to see it flip, but if it takes us out at break even like that, it is what it is. But I need to show you guys something. Look at this. Look at this. Look how large this ATR is. If you're trading this is a 5-minute, by the way. So if you're trading this right now, I would recommend sizing down. 64 points for a single 5-minute candle. I know we just opened, but still, that's like, it's like massive. Might be a good idea. The only thing is, like, I kind of want to wait a little bit, but the only thing I just don't want to happen is where we just basically run for like 150, 200 points and then we're done, and then it just like starts consolidating until like jolts, and then jolts comes out. So we gave it a try, but I think it went like, I don't know, from our entry, what was that? It's probably like around here. Went like 49 points, 50 points basically in profit, and then it just snapped back on us. And it's going to continue to run. Zal, you blew your Express account? That sucks, bro. It's alright. You can get another one. Just full port some evals. This is good volatility to full port an eval. You're either going to pass it or you're not. Yeah, I'll send it in the chat. Give me a second. Here. There you go. Pinned. But you know what? If our analysis plays out where we were looking for this to go higher and it does it and we just don't get an entry, well, a wise man once said, it is what it is. Although I should probably end the day with like at least $8 more on this account because it's currently at, I'll show you. We got to lock in a winning day. I probably should have trailed my stop on that last trade. We have the new 15-minute candle. I think it's going to continue higher, but I gotta be careful on trying to enter this because these candles are so fucking massive. I'm gonna try long one more time. But this time I'm gonna make sure I make at least $8. Or actually, let me set my stop loss first. Right on the other side of the POC of the 15 and the 5-minute. And then if we can start pumping up here, start taking some of these orders, then I'm going to trail my stop, so I'm like $8 in profit. No, I'm doing it right now. Alright, sorry. Just gotta lock in the lock in the $8. Perfect. That's some good timing right there. So, you know what I'm actually going to do right now, just because I need to milk this account? I'm going to stop trading this one, and we're just going to move over to this one. So let me turn it off real quick on my trade sinker. Let me adjust this. We gotta milk that account. Alright. So now where's this shit at? So we locked in a winning day. I try to make a little bit of extra bread on it, but you know what? There's like a $16,000 balance in it. I should probably just like milk that. So we'll focus on this brand new account. The balances, that was like, this is the first day trading it, and then my other funded account. But I think I'm probably going to wait for jolts at this point. Although, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of a bitch move to move my stop like that, but I gotta lock that day in for that account. I just gotta do it. Because I think today is like let me look at this real quick. We're on the 7th payout cycle of this account, and that was the 2nd winning day. So if I get a winning day tomorrow and then Monday and Tuesday I'll pull another payout. And then it'll be 20 grand in payouts in 20 days. Which would be fucking nuts, so. No need to get fancy. You just gotta lock it in. What do you mean clear funding account with the strategy? Duck, I can't, bro. I'm poor. I have to wait for Alpha Futures to give me accounts to give away. They're probably going to give me some this month. One free Alpha account. Dude, usually like at least once a month Alpha will give me two 50k zero evals to give away. So if you win that giveaway, I mean, you're good. Bro, it's not hard, look. You don't even need it. Look, check this out. Boom. It's that easy. It's that easy, Panama. But what I am gonna do though is when we do get 1,000 members in the Discord, we're currently at 915. We get 1,000 members in the Discord. I'm gonna come out of my own pocket and give some accounts away, and not wait on Alpha Futures. And then it'll be even better because then you can use that money to buy whatever account you want with whatever prop firm. I'm just gonna send people money. But if I give you when we hit 1,000 members, if I give you money to buy an account, you better use my fucking code. Please, let me get a rebate on that. Just hook a brother up. Yeah, if I find out that you won the giveaway and you bought an account with someone else's code, you're kicked. So buyers are struggling to push past this area, by the way, so we're going to wait for Jolts. I'm not touching this until Jolts comes out. In the Discord, there's like a little category called Thrax. If you go into that category, there's a channel called Education. And then in the Education channel, it's a forum. There's something called PDF Education and Resources. You could just go in there. And then that's where I have like my ATAS settings. And I have a big ass PDF about how to not tilt. Which is funny because I tilt sometimes, but I try not to. And that PDF is basically explaining how I try to not tilt. And then there's the market blueprint. The market blueprint is essentially a PDF that explains like how I look at the market. It doesn't talk about entries, but it's better to understand how you look at the market first before you start looking at entries. Otherwise, I can tell you an entry that I take, but what's the point if if you don't understand why I'm taking it or when I'm ignoring it, because it's not mechanical. Like, there are situations where there is an entry signal, but I just totally ignore it because it's either not with the higher time frame bias or it just doesn't make sense to do it. Bro, silver is just... It either makes me a lot of money or destroys everything. Yeah, I gotta take that off when I hop on the stream, so that you guys can feel like you relate to me, but really I'm totally superior. You're not a part of the club. And we know what club that is. All right. We're going to see what happens during jolts. It is kind of weird that jolts is coming out on a Thursday. Dude, that trading view delay data is delayed. It was delayed for a second right there. Dude, look at this. Look at this. You see that? 69 points, dude. On a 5-minute candle. Every 1 minute candle is 200 ticks, or the ATR is 200 ticks basically for a 1 minute candle. Again, if you're trading right now, you should probably size down. Otherwise, you can be right, but you could be wrong. In terms of like right with direction, and then you just get stopped out. Using a, like, if I were to go my normal size right now using like 10 micros, that's insane, dude. 70 point ATR. Like, let's say right now I'm like, oh, we're going short. Okay, well, where's my stop? It's gonna be up here, at least the very minimum. So what, am I just gonna risk $1,200 on a single trade? Fuck, that's crazy. Without even having a proper stop. Yeah, this is moving right now. Although I would have wanted to see us go further up, but now what I'm watching is that was kind of a sharp turnaround. So unless like, what I don't want to see us do after jolts opens up is stay between here and here and then go like this. The main goal of every single day that I look at the chart is just to avoid the chop. That is where accounts go to die. The chop.
You see, stereophonic sound for the home is recorded on 2 separate tracks, each one giving special emphasis to certain sections of the orchestra, as heard from those positions. Now, when played back simultaneously on
for reversal, that video about the reversals. Yeah, if you want, I have the POC right now on both the bid and the ask, so it's just like at the actual level, because I don't really I like seeing the volume profile instead of the bid and ask ladder. But if you're on ATAS and what you want to do is you go to settings, cluster settings, and then instead of volume profile, you're gonna choose bid ask ladder, and then if you look, it makes it so that the POC is either on the bid or the ask. But I need to see the volume profile now, so I keep it on here. And then if I really care, like if I really care to see, well, you know what, I could just zoom in. I could just zoom in and see. This is nasty right now. Let's see what Jolts does. We have like 40 seconds. all that matters to me at this point is that we locked in our winning day. We were up 300 to start the morning, and then technically I lost like 150 bucks. But come on, dude, it's a $16,000 account. 1,500 bucks. We could live with that. Although I need to focus on this account now. Let me just double check the trade sinker is right. Alright, that's right. Alright, so here's Jolts. Let's see what it's gonna do. Are we gonna continue lower and make another low? Probably. Look at this hourly candle. This is crazy. Oh shit, we're dropping. So if we are going lower, I'm watching this POC right here, by the way, like this area. If we can get past this, then I am expecting us to go and make a new low. And dig deeper into this area. Or this area. But if we don't get past this area and we create a large wick on the news candle, then I'm gonna wait. Yeah, we might range. If you made your money back, good shit. Good shit. I think we go make a new low. But it's just like, fuck, dude. I don't know if you guys... Look, check this out. Even on a 1 minute chart, the ATR is so big. I gotta use like 3 micros. Because even here, even though it looks like we're like right next to this is a 5 minute chart. This is still 50 points away, but it looks like we're right there. Alright. We need to see how this 5 minutes is gonna close. If we start snapping back up and we leave this down here down here, then we may start ranging for a little bit. So, kind of a tricky day today because the candles are so large. At least for me. Because these are when the candles are this large, like these are the types of days where I could be right on direction and then I just like still get stopped out. Because I'm not comfortable having like massive fucking stop losses. I want to see how this 5 minutes is going to close. I may try and take just a low-hanging fruit continuation to take the lows and take these orders out, but I have to wait. The worst thing that can happen is I try and go short right here, and then we just fucking snap back up. I'm gonna go short. I'm gonna... it's kind of fucked though. Whatever, I'll just take the L on it. I'll hope that we open up and snap down instead of snapping back up, but... The main goal right now is just to try and hit a $200 day on this account. So I'd like to see us continue to take out these orders and take out this low right here. But if we can't do it and we just snap up, then I'm actually going to stop trading, because at that point what I think is going to happen is we're probably going to stay within this massive ass range. Shit, it wouldn't even be enough to put me up 200 on a day. We'll go here then. Although the moment that we take out these orders, if we do keep coming lower and we take out these lows, then I'm just going to move my stop to break even. And if it snaps back, it snaps back. If we get up 200 on the day on this account, then we get up 200 on the day. But I'm going to move it to break even right now. I'd like to see us, when we take this, I'd like to see us snap, like snap lower with some speed, and then hopefully make our way down here. I think, how big would this be? Like 60 ticks, 240 ticks, or 60 points. When we do get right here, what I want to see, like I said, is a large sell order, so like a big red bubble. And then for us to kind of snap. Hopefully snap far enough to get to our TP, but it's kind of far away. It's like 20 points lower. Alright, so we just took those lows. We had that red bubble pop in. We're going to see if it's going to just fucking rip back up now, or if we can get the continuation down here. So far, the position went, what, 47 points into profit. If it comes back to our break even, whatever. Yeah, that's nasty. All right. So far this morning, we've taken technically 2 trades that have gone like 50 points into profit. Just a snapback. But the good news is that because I saw that the ATR was fucking huge, size down, damage is minimal. So we're just gonna chill and wait. I'm removing this now though. Motherfucker. Yo, Zal, you should chill, bro. Should take a break. Should just mellow out. There we go, easy. Yeah, I mean, like, honestly, I'm moving my stop loss to break even and being kind of a pussy, but in the past, dude, I just get wrecked. Like, okay, I get wrecked whenever the ATR is this large. So my idea was that we were gonna pump up. We did that. I got stopped out over here, but it was still the right direction. Then I entered in here. We went like 47 points in profit. It snapped back. Then we started coming down. I'm thinking, okay, well, that was a sharp rejection after we took these highs. Chances are we're going to go make a new low. Enter in, run 47 points in profit, snap back, and then it does it. But, I mean, it's fine. Because as long as I just, like, milk this account, I'm basically guaranteed, like, nah, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that. I can make like 15 grand in payouts this month from this account alone. I already pulled out 4,500. I pulled out 5 grand 2 days ago. Next week I could pull out another 5 grand, and then in 5 days I could pull out another 5 grand. So kind of at this point, the only thing I can really do is fuck it up. So we're gonna try and not do that. Actually, tell myself out here, I'm actually gonna lock out of this account with the 160 bucks. And then the goal is just to keep these accounts alive in my other account. And then I have another funded account that's getting activated tomorrow. After market close. But analysis on direction so far has been okay. Just the execution has been lacking, and the ATR is making me a scared little bitch and putting stop to break even. Or putting stops too tight. Well, you know what? Janil, I hope. Janil, sorry, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Oh, you're still on the shorts, Jadaran? I would just trail your stop. Just let it run. Dude, we've had multiple days where this ran for like 2,000 ticks. If you're on your funded account, just let it run. Just trail your stop. Oh yeah, but what I was gonna say though, Janil is like trading for 6 months and not having results is like nothing to worry about, bro. You're just starting. Unfortunately, I don't know if you want to hear this or not. It's probably going to take you much longer than 6 months. And then you're going to run into a hot streak of variance and get lucky and think you figured it out. And then you're going to find out you didn't. And that's going to take even longer. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Just keep trying to learn. And size small. Whenever you're learning, you should be sizing small. If you're new to trading, you should not even be touching mini contracts. You shouldn't be touching silver. You shouldn't be touching gold right now. You probably should be trading ES. You probably shouldn't even be trading NQ, honestly. And then sizing small on ES. And then just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on. Yo, easy. I'm looking at your screenshot right now, bro. Are you using one mini to make $150? Are you like micro scalping it? Ooh, a 25k count. You must have entered and then exited like immediately. But that's what's up. Green is green. Yeah, one contract at a time, but oh, is it either one mini or one micro? Do they not have like a scaling that, like a micro scaling? Yeah, Zao, 1538 on a eval is fine. There's like a $100 buffer. much am I down on this other funded account? $200. Why is there such a large difference between these two? Do we try and press? Do we try and press to try and make our $200 day, or do we just call it a day? I think we press. I'm gonna go long right here. And hopefully not get wrecked. I'm gonna have to have my stop at like 85, right below the stacked imbalance. I need this 5 minutes to flip bullish. The moment it flips bullish, I'll move the stop to break even, but if not, I'll just let it. Oh, you guys can't see that. If not, I'll just let it hit our stop loss, and then we'll just call it a day. And then we'll be down like what? I don't know, $400 if we hit stop. All right. Hey. All right. My job is done. I took that because we wait, hold on. Timeout. Let me make sure that I'm out on my other account. All right. I was just trying. Where's this? Where's this other one at? Fuck. I tried to take that because right here, I don't think that this is going to be the low of the day, by the way, but I just thought that with the volatility, when we have a, oh my goodness, 82 point, if we have an 82 point ATR and we opened up and immediately came down, I was looking basically for this stacked imbalance area to hold. So when it came into here, I just entered in hoping that when it does whiplash around, that we would come up here to flip bullish before whatever else happens. And I don't even know how much that was. That might have been like, I don't know, 40 points again, 50 points again. But at least this time we actually got out of it. So now we locked in a winning day on all. Oh, that's an old eval. Don't mind that one. On we locked in a winning day on. Yeah, sad. We locked in a winning day on this account, a winning day on this account, And then our FFN account is also up. So for the funded accounts, large ATR, use small size, just try and scalp. We had a couple trades that went into profit, but we didn't take profit, and it just snapped back to our break even. And then we were able to catch a little bit here. And now we're up $742 across 3 funded accounts, which is not a lot, but it does lock in the winning days. And I think this is probably going to go create a new low, depending on how the 15 minutes going to close. But again, on a higher time frame, I don't really want to see us. Hold on. If we're going to snap back into this range, like this range, I don't really want to see us get below this. If we get below this, then we're coming over here. We're coming probably to like 24,000. Ooh, this is about to drop. Do we do it? It's just such a massive ATR, it's so sketchy. I'm not copy trading the other accounts though, so if this one takes a L, it's gonna be the only one that takes a L. Oh, don't snap back on me. Just go. Make a new low. Take these orders out. No. It's alright. Just gonna go do it right now. It's like the story of my morning. I'm just Mr. Break Even today. Mr. Break Even. The only thing though is like, where did I enter that? Like right here? Somewhere right here maybe? The stop required for that is fucking disgusting, dude. Alright. I think I'm gonna stop. Yeah. I think I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna lock out of this one. I'm gonna help myself out and prevent myself from fucking up a funded account on the first day. So, recap, we're up $763 on 3 funded accounts. This day just finished its second day. This is its first day. And then on the other account, it's its first day. Tomorrow after market close, I get another funded account. I think I'm going to just chill with the 4 funded accounts and then focus on milking this larger one, and then building up the buffer basically, or the balance on the other 2. And then If you're going to continue trading today, we have a very large ATR. It is really volatile, so just be really careful. And if you're going to trade, I would highly recommend sizing down. Otherwise, you might just get absolutely destroyed. So keep that in mind. And I have a video about fair value gaps, understanding fair value gaps through auction theory. That's going to drop at like in 30 minutes. So if you're interested, go watch that. And yeah, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Probably tomorrow. If not, I'll message in the chat, but I'll probably be here tomorrow.